Hello, hello. Is it Sunday? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is 2 o'clock on a Sunday, and I am here with my weekly weigh-in update. So I am pretty excited to be sharing my weight today. Happy Sunday, Lakeisha. I'm excited to share my weight today. I have just been trying to get to this 50 pounds. So did I do it? Did I do it? I don't know. I texted one of my friends earlier, and she said, "Congratulations." And I said, "You really have faith in me, huh? Because that might not be what I reveal." so but that made me feel good that she really, she just knew I was there. So we shall see. So we have Kim J. Hey, Kim J. Happy Sunday. Nadia, happy Sunday. Kim, happy Sunday. We have two Kims, Kim J and a Kim C. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And another thing is I'm not feeling so hot. And the last time I wasn't feeling so hot, I lost my voice. Remember that? That was like a little virus. Hey Jen, hey Jen. That was like a little virus I had, and it just that was the only thing. I couldn't talk. But I felt good. So now it's kind of the opposite. I can talk, but I don't feel as great. I don't feel as good today. And yesterday I actually felt worse. And I was planning to put up the Christmas tree and decorations with my daughter, and we just didn't get to it because one, I wasn't feeling well, and two, one of my friends had taken her out. This has become a tradition now with them, but she takes her out Christmas shopping so she could shop and buy things for my dad and I, whoever else is on her shopping list. And so she did that yesterday. And my friend always takes my daughter and her niece. And then she had a blast. And by the time she got home, she picked her up earlier in the day. And then by the time she got home, it was time for bed, pretty much. So she wasn't even concerned about decorating the tree. And actually, she was afraid to go down there because she thought Mr. Elf is somewhere. Now that the decorations are in the house, she thinks Mr. Elf is lurking around. So she was not trying to go downstairs. Even if I had said, let's decorate that tree, she would not have done it. So, so other than that, I just have been pretty relaxed. And then, I had kept a little video log or vlog. I don't know what they call it, a vlog or log of my week and how I did. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that video, you did. And it was so funny to me. Of course, I wasn't putting it together as I was recording it. But when I watched it back, I thought it got to this one day and I was just like, not having the best day with those eating temptations. So some of you have said that you don't have cravings or like you see, goodies and you don't want to eat them. I don't think I've ever been there on this medication. Now, have I not eaten it? Of course, but I've never been to a place where I was like, I don't want to eat that. I don't think so. Where it stands out. I may have, not been able to eat, of course, all my food. I've been to that point, but I've never been to the point where I didn't have some sort of craving at one time or another. So for people who don't have cravings and things that you want to eat, I give you a lot of props because I haven't been to that point. Now I did, I don't know, Jen, if you caught this, but I did titrate up what did I titrate up to? 10. Oh, I had to think about that. I titrated up to 10. And the first week, I just didn't feel like it was all that in a bag of chips or a bag of oranges or whatever I want to say now. I just thought it was okay. And then someone told me that eventually 10 kicks in and you'll feel it. And so this is my second dose. Wednesday was my second dose of 10. And I think I'm feeling it more so. Like I, had dinner. I couldn't really eat all the dinner, not yesterday because I was sick, but the day before and the day before that. And so I think I am feeling 10. I wonder if it's, normally I'm high energy and I don't know, maybe I'm coming off as high energy now, but my energy is not 100%. And so I don't know if that's also 10 kicking in or if that's just my cold. But, one of the things I take is, I was taking a medicine and drinking the tea. And my friend told me the same thing you guys have told me. I think Val from Virginia told me this too, to take some a ginger, which I didn't have any though. So a ginger and boil it and take the juice or the broth from that and put it in your tea. And so I had everything else you should have in there. I had the honey, I had the lemon, it is a ginger tea, but she's like, no, you need real ginger. So I'm gonna have to buy some ginger and just keep it around the house. Usually around this time of year, because of, the work I do and just having a 7-year-old that, is, bringing home all the germs. I'm always getting something. Before, I would get sick and be down for the count. I mean, down for the count. Here recently, in the last couple of years, I've been able to push through it a little bit better. So I'm pretty glad about that. But yeah, I'm feeling it. And then of course, when you wake up in the morning, it's just the worst. I don't know what it is. I guess it's the laying down and being kind of flat. And I have one of those beds. I don't know what you call those. It's not the bed, but it's the actual you know, frame of the bed. I don't know what you call the name of it. But anyway, I can like lift my head up and lift my feet up. And so, but when I sleep with my head lifted, I have like a little crook in my neck. So I didn't really want to do that last night. So I might have to do that tonight so I can, be good for work in the morning. So Jen says, oh, this is a good fact. Because I was wondering, like, I don't have ginger sitting around. It has to be something I can do. Jen says, I need some vitamin C and zinc. And I do have some zinc supplements. I'll have to start taking those. I stopped taking those. I think they're in my multivitamin, but I could take extra. That's a good idea. And then everybody's saying hello. Oh, thank you, ladies. Okay. We have Lakeisha, we have Jen, we have Kim, we have Nadia. Hi, Mindy. Hey, Mindy, how are you? And then we have Jen says she went to 12.5 and it took her till the third pen to feel anything. Really? That is so interesting to me. I wonder why that is. Because I was so afraid to go up in the high doses. Is this considered a high dose? I would think so. So now that I'm up here, I don't feel like a revelation of like suppression. So I'm hoping that that finds itself sooner than later. Lakeisha says, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Lakeisha, for the reminder. Thank you. You could keep ginger in the freezer, I believe. Now, I want to check that out because I probably do need to just have some handy dandy. We have 3 weeks to go. And, if you just trace, I don't know if you guys ever seen or heard of people tracing germs, like if you've seen those videos, and it's just like every time you touch a handle, you touch a doorknob, I'm touching papers, I'm touching computers, I'm touching a lot of things with multiple hands on it. So of course I have my hand sanitizer handy dandy. I have wipes. I have, all the things that you need to keep, germ free. But you're never going to be really germ free. So I'm just going to have to work on this immunity system to keep myself going. Hi, Vera James. Hi, I love that name, Vera. Vera was one of my grandmother's best friends. That was her name. We called her Miss Vera, and we absolutely loved her. Oh my goodness, that just brings back memories. And Lakeisha, oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So, what do you guys think? I want you to make a prediction. Now, last time I was down 0.8. I was 0.8 pounds away from my goal. I was 0.8 pounds away from my goal. So I want you guys to make a prediction in the chat. Do you guys think I made it? Do you think I made it? What do you think? Jen, what do you think? Lakeisha, Mindy, Beverly, Kim, Nadia, what do you ladies think? Do you think I made it to my goal? I was just like, oh gosh, this 0.8 pounds, it sounds so easy. When you say it, like it's not even a pound. And then some people said, if you go to the restroom, you might drop that. And that's not true. That's not necessarily true. For me, anyway, it might be true for some folks, but nothing's ever the same for me, I feel like, because I'm always the outlier. So Lakeisha says she thinks I'm down 50. Okay, all right. Jen says, never had COVID. That COVID. I ducked and dodged that COVID for years, and then finally it hit me. Jen says, I believe the hand sanitizer is the culprit. LOL. I work in a hospital and never used it. Had a cold once in 3 years. You think that is? And I don't use a lot of it because I've heard that too from my nurse, a friend of mine that's a nurse. I was going to say my nursing friend, but yeah, I've heard that too. So I don't use it a whole lot, but I encourage, my students to use it, when they're, blowing their nose and all of that. And that sort of thing. But yeah, to be using it all the time, I heard that that's not really good. So yeah. But, like I always put it on if I'm going to eat and I'm out somewhere, or even if I put a piece of gum in my mouth, I quickly put on that hand sanitizer if I'm not close to somewhere to wash my hands. So I try. Kim says, Dee Dee, you made it. Oh, bring on the 50. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, you made it. You're a superstar. You got that. Okay, thank you, Beverly. Everybody thinks I made it. So, okay, let's see what's going on. Because I have to take my, every Sunday, my daughter has gymnastics pretty much, unless they cancel it for some reason. And so that's why I scheduled this at 2. So I'm long-winded. I can be long-winded and keep a conversation going. So I scheduled it at 2 so I could be out of here. So let's see. Here we go. All right, Nadia. Nadia says yes too. All right. So my last weigh-in, what was it? What was I at? I can't remember. Was I at 257.2? I think I was at 257.2. That was my last weigh-in. All right, so let's see. So right now I am at 255. So wait a minute. Let's add this back. Okay, it was supposed to move around. It was supposed to be suspenseful. But here it is. I am at 255. So if you do the math, that means I made my goal. Yes, yes, yes. So I lost. I needed to get to 256.4, and I'm at 255, and bam, here we go. So I am 50 pounds down. Actually, I'm 51.4 pounds down. So I went from 257 to 255. I am so excited. Yay! We got the 50. Finally, I got to 50 pounds. I've been trying to get to this 50 pounds forever. Forever. I feel like forever. Really, it has not been forever. It's been since whenever I said I was going to, I think it's sometime at the end of October. I may have said my goal was to get down 50 pounds by the time for Thanksgiving. And so I am so glad, I was talking to, I can't remember, I speak to so many people, but I was talking to another lady. She's a content creator. I have to look her up before I leave so I can give her a shout out. But she's trying to lose 50 pounds. And she said, I'm not going to put the pressure on myself. I'll just, because she has a birthday coming up. And then she says she's waiting till she might even wait till after the new year. And I told her, great, but the good thing about this, it has its pros and cons, which I told her. But the good thing about it, and I know Kofia would agree with me, is that it challenges you to, just not sit on the sidelines and just, be okay with however you're doing. It encourages you and motivates you to pick up the pace. And so that's what it did for me. Now, am I going to set a goal for Christmas? No. No. I'm going to set a movement goal, though, for Christmas. My movement goal is to get 3 days a weekend, rain, sleet, snow, sunshine, whatever the weather brings. That's going to be my movement goal. And then I figure, I can always go up from there, but just to start off with that 3 days a week. So, and I have been incorporating some movement and just strength training. So I'll talk a little bit more about that maybe next week and let you know how I'm doing with that. But and I'm going to be honest, and this is probably not the smartest thing I've ever said, especially online. But so I was so afraid. I don't know, Simply Taisha is in here. She probably would have let me know if she was, but she had, her and I, have been talking, and she is, just very good at being focused with those workouts, which we all know if you follow Simply Taisha. And so I was afraid that if I started going really hard with those weights, that it was going to, when I got on that scale, that I wouldn't lose the pound or 0.8 pounds that I need to lose. Was that a silly thought? Because I really did think that. And so I kind of scaled back because I'm like, at this point, I need the weight to come off. I don't need to build muscle when I'm trying to reach this goal today. Like, I just wanted to get it out over with and do it today. Now, in the big scheme of things, I do know that it's better to have muscle than, fat, in your body. That's what you want. But for this, I said, I just got to do what I know to do And so I could drop that weight. And I know Kofia still lifts weights and she's been losing, but her body is like a burning, probably a fat burning machine now because she's been doing it regularly, with the weights. I had not. I've only just been doing my little strength training things with my body weight. So I was kind of afraid of that. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to have to hit this hard and, just start. So that's my goal. My goal is a movement goal. Um, and so we'll see. So yeah, I not only reached my goal, I surpassed it. I was so excited when I saw that scale. I said, all right, this is what I'm talking about. So Jen said you made it. She thought I made it. Everybody thought I was going to make it. And I did. Congratulations. Thank you, Lakeisha. Mindy says you are happy. So you must have made it. Oh, Beverly, I was doing a dance. Woohoo! Yes, Kim, I was excited. Yes, congratulations. Thank you, Kim. Kim C. Mindy. Thank you guys. This is so awesome. You're celebrating that. Congratulations. Keep it going. You look fabulous. Congratulations on the over 50. I can't wait to get there. Yes, you will get there. No, it's not silly. We understand because sometimes you gain pounds when you gain muscle. Yes, and that's Kim. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, Lakeisha, you're so sweet. Thank you. So yeah, I was really afraid of that. I was like, oh my gosh, I started doing these weights, and then I just didn't want to do that. So anyway, I mean, I made it to that 50. My next goal is 75. I don't have like a date or day. Actually, you know what? I have my 1 year anniversary, I want to say in February. And I have a doctor's appointment and all that lined up. So I would like to be down 75 pounds when I go back to my doctor. So that's 25 pounds. And now it's what, 24 and 23.6 if we're being specific about it. So it doesn't look that bad now that I'm saying it out loud. So that's my own personal goal. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. It's not going to be a big to do. That's just kind of like a personal goal that I want to set for myself. And I think the new year with all the things, like do you guys think this? I think Christmas and all that you eat and the goodies, I think that's almost worse than Thanksgiving. Do you guys? I don't know. Maybe some people don't get together with their families for a big dinner at Christmas. We do. And so, is we still have all the trimmings of Thanksgiving, except for, maybe instead of a turkey, well, I don't eat ham, so but my family will have ham instead of turkey, and usually I would still buy a turkey for myself. But they eat ham, but all the sides and all the fixings are the same. There's always a Christmas party, at my work we have all the goodies rolling in. Sitting in the teacher's lounge, and then when people don't eat all of whatever they had at a party that they had at home, they bring it to school and they sit it in the teacher's lounge. And the best thing for me is that I've been able to do is just walk right past it. Before, I would have to take something, couldn't resist it. Now, if I don't really want it, I don't take it. And when I say want it, it's like something that I have been craving, like a little piece of something that I wanted. But I remember this one time, one of my coworkers had pistachio bread. Have you ever heard of that? It was pistachio bread. And I can't tell you how it tasted because I did not taste it. I just didn't want to. But I was curious, but I just didn't want to. That's not something that, that tempted me at all. And so to this day, I don't know how it tasted. I suspect it wasn't that great because it sat in that lounge for longer than things that people like sit in there. So it sat in that teacher's lounge, and I think it got down to one slice, and I don't know if they eventually threw it out or the lady took it home. But yeah, they had that pistachio bread. I didn't touch that. They've had some other goodies in there that I didn't take or touch, and so I'm ready for the temptation. 10 is my friend. I'm thinking on this, so we shall see. All right, so what are you guys saying? Jen says, hopefully the 10 will be in full effect by Christmas. Yeah, so somebody told me it took them 3 weeks to really get in their system, and then the 10 really kicked in. So I'm hoping that happens for me. But, things I have learned to do is just cut that eating off at night. I mean, that's crucial. And, count the carbs. And I need to go back. I'm going to start, when you start fresh for the new year, I plan to go back and, really, really, really kind of tighten up my calories because I think I need to recalibrate now that I've lost 50 pounds. I might be eating more than I should, too, I'm thinking in a way. So I'm going to go back and look at that. But I wanted to ask you guys one thing before we leave. Before that, though, I want to hear, like, what are your victories? Non-skill victories or victories. What victories have you guys had? How many pounds down lost are you? I know we talk about this every week, but I want this to be a place where people come and share because, you might not have anybody else to celebrate the victory with you. So I want to. So what have you guys lost? What is your total? Is anybody, I feel like everybody had lost 50 pounds but me. Now, I mean, I don't know. Is that true? Was that just in my head? So how many pounds down are you guys? I know, Jen, the last time we spoke, you were 91 pounds down. I just think that is amazing. Amazing. 91 pounds down. I'm going to probably be doing backflips around my neighborhood once I'm in now 91 pounds. Let's see. Kim J says, I agree with Jen, 10 for the win. Yes, 10 for the win. But I'm waiting. So far, it's just okay. This week was better than the first week. So when I get to that week 3, I'm going to be really excited about that. Vera says, looking good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mindy says 82 pounds down, went from size 24 to a size 12. And that reminds me, I still have those clothes to give away. Maybe on Wednesday, I'll actually make a video. I was hoping to add more clothes to it. I didn't get to that this weekend either because I just didn't feel well. So I want to put more clothes in it. So if you know somebody that's a size 20 or 18, 20, I would love to ship them some clothes if they're, on their, or if they're even like maybe they're higher than 20. Obviously, I think they should probably be higher than 20 maybe because we want them to be able to transition into these clothes. And so, I have some clothes that I want to give away to one of our GLP-1 community members. So I don't know who out there is higher than a size 20 or right at a size 20, or you're just now fitting into some size 20s, but, I have some good clothes for you. So you got to kind of let me know. Lakeisha says 67 pounds down, able to cross my legs, feels so much better. Don't you just love the leg crossing? I think we often take the leg crossing for granted. We just do. Nadia says only 33. No, only is good. Only is good. I love that. 33 pounds. So Nadia, how do you feel? What can you do now that you couldn't do 33 pounds ago? And how do your clothes fit? I love that. And I felt like that too, I think, when I was in my 30s. And I was just like, oh, I can't wait to get to the 40s. And when I got my 40s, I couldn't wait to get to my 50s. And so I'm going to soak up this 50-pound loss, and I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not going to keep saying, oh, wait till I get to 60. I just want to enjoy where I'm at. Hey, Simply Taisha. Simply Taisha is just coming in. So Simply Taisha, I want to show you my weight loss, and then I'm going to go grab a tissue. So let's show her. There I am, Simply Taisha. Here I am. So I'm down, Simply Taisha, 51.4 pounds. I'm so super excited. So let's see where we were just congratulating some other people. Everybody's saying hi to Simply Taisha. Let me remove this, Jen, so we can see. I think I lost 3 pounds this week, kind of lost steam this week, been relaxing because I got a cortisone shot in my knee last week. Okay, I get that. Yeah, take care of that. Yeah, take care of that knee. I feel like if your knees and back aren't good, it's just a struggle. It really, really is. So you got to watch that. But Jen, you probably are. You're like a weight loss machine. Beverly is 20.4 pounds down in 2.5 months. I love it. And actually, that's a great average that you have going there, Beverly. So keep up the great work. 2.5 months. I just was, thinking back, I'm gonna go back and trace, how I was doing on Mounjaro at 2.5 months. But I was just thinking when I was at 2.5 months, I was just thinking like, wow, where would I be next year? So I don't know what your goal is, but just think about it long term. Debbie's not in here, but Debbie said to me, she's like, just think of where you're going to be at next summer. If, just keep it going. She's like, I could just see next summer, you're going to be exactly where you want to be. And, it's a lot of times with weight loss, we're not thinking long term. We're thinking like right now and what's going to happen the next week or the next month. But if you think about it in 6 month span of time, just think where you would be at. And so, I'm glad she put that reminder in my ear. And I remember thinking back about that when I was first starting on my Mounjaro journey, like just think where I would be a year from now. So I want to keep that perspective as I go along. Delilah, how are you? Hey there, ladies. Just trying to catch up on everyone's week. Hope you all are well. Yes, we hope you're well. And I see your surgery, went well. And yeah, I was thinking about you. I said, let me reach out. So I didn't know how to reach out to you. I think you're on Instagram, but I'm barely on there. I got to get that going. I told Alonda she was going to have to help me out with that Instagram. And, I know how to use it. I just don't know, like for personal, I just don't like have my Downsizing Diva together. And personally, I was on there and then I was off, like I haven't been on there and I don't know when. So it's like I said, social media, that part of it has never been my thing to do, but I'm learning. So Delilah, you'll have to tell us. I know you have a video where you, kind of talked about your experience and, just tell us how you feel. We'd love to know. Nadia, well done. She says, Nadia, we don't say only, I think is what she meant to put. That's a great success. Yeah, don't say only. But I will be honest, I found myself saying that and thinking that too. And I didn't say it, but I thought it. I thought only. And yeah, you can't think that. You can't think that. I think that's great. So Nadia, we do want to know from you though, what can you do now at 33 pounds down that you couldn't do, before? And how are your clothes fitting? And do you have that outfit goal? I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, I have an outfit goal that I have just sitting here looking at me, waiting for me to get into it without the spandex. I might still need spandex. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of shapers, even though I should be. I don't like things fitting that close and tight on me, but I realize I probably do need a good shaper. I have some, I just don't even use them. But I have that outfit. And then I have a huge outfit that I couldn't wear. And on the days when the scale didn't agree, like, because I weigh in on Sunday, I'll throw that big outfit on and it makes me feel better about myself. So I have the goal outfit and the non-scale victory outfit ready to go. And so maybe you should do that too, Nadia. That might be helpful for you if you, aren't seeing the numbers on the scale like you want right now. Because it does happen. It feels like sometimes it happens like out of the blue, So everyone's saying hello. Let's see. These numbers kind of scroll down. So Jen says, never only 33 pounds is great. I agree. Kim started 213.24. We're so close. I started 217. She started at 261 and her current weight is 187. Oh my goodness. Yay. That is so awesome. Oh my goodness. Wow. So you're in the ones. How did you feel when you made it to Wonderland? Now that is probably going to be, once I get down close to Wonderland, I'm going to just celebrate that. I'm going to be so happy because I haven't seen Wonderland in a long time. So I'm looking forward to getting there. Yay, congratulations. Thank you. Simply Taisha, 51.4 pounds down. I am so excited. And you know what? I was, some point this week, I kind of weighed in to keep myself to make sure I'm on track, right, to get to this 50 pounds. And I was exactly at 50. Exactly. I said, this is like, is somebody playing a trick on me? I'm exactly at 50. And then, so that was a couple days ago. When I got on the scale today, it was 51.4 pounds down. So I was so excited, so excited. Kim J, I'm 45 pounds down within 18 weeks. 18 weeks. Jeez Louise, 208 and change now. Wow, that is so awesome. My new small goal is to get to Wonderland by December 31st. Well, I would say that's a good goal. That's a doable goal. That is a doable goal. So, are you changing up anything, or are you just smooth sailing it from here? What are you doing, Kim J? Everyone saying hello. Alonda saying hello. Hey, Alonda. Maria, hi, Maria. Congratulations. You are doing awesome and you look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? Um, Lakeisha say hi to Alonda. All right, Delilah says thank you. My email address is listed in my descriptions. I didn't see it. No, people. Oh, in the description. I think I probably looked on like your about me page. But no worries. I appreciate your well wishes. I'm doing pretty good, actually, in some pain, but getting better daily. Very good. Well, I figured you probably would be in some pain, but that's good. You're getting better. That's all that matters. Okay, yeah. I thought I called myself looking in the description. Um, I was telling somebody, I don't know if it was Alonda or who I was talking to about these eyes, maybe Alonda. And just while I'm talking about Alonda, you have to check out our interview if you did not see it yet. It is amazing. It is amazing. And I was talking to Alonda about my eyesight, and she was saying your eyesight is blurry. And I have these glasses. I'm gonna wear these glasses one day. But if I wore these glasses, I wouldn't be able to see the screen, the small print, even though it's, I could see it better. I'm thinking. Because I think the glasses are for me to see at night and like farther away. But when I'm trying to read, it is blurry. But I feel like I need an in between. So they can put a man on the moon. They can make a car drive without a driver. Why can't they get some glasses that just, kind of, mold itself to my eyes or what my eyes need? That's what I want to know. So yeah, I need somebody to do that because my glasses situation is not helping. You would think it would be helping, but it's really not. Um, let's see. Kim C says that is awesome. Mindy says that's awesome, Kim C. Did I miss Kim C? Okay, wait, I might have scrolled down too much. Okay. Mindy says I saved a pair of the 24 pants. I tried them the other day. Crazy huge. I mean, yes. And usually I say let those pants go, but I would just keep one pair just so you can have like something to compare it to. I have to remind myself of that too, because I have some clothes I'm getting rid of, and I'm like, I need to keep one pair of the bigger pants so I could just have something to remind myself of. Simply Taisha says, I don't wear them either. I never found one that was comfortable. Yeah. Now, did I miss something? Okay. 45 pounds, Kim J says, in 18 weeks. Okay. I think, she says, current goal is to get to Wonderland. Okay, well, I think we said that. I'm choosing to enjoy little challenges, but not letting it stress me though. Yeah, so don't let it stress you at all, at all. It can be stressful, but this community is so awesome. Like, I felt pressure. I don't think I felt pressure to come here and say, oh, I didn't lose. I need to come here and say I did it. I don't think I felt that pressure. I felt the pressure on myself, which is what I always do. Like I put pressure on myself to do a great job at something. And so, I felt like, Josh, I don't want to disappoint myself. And which is really one of the great things about being on this weight loss journey, because it has taught me to prioritize myself a little bit more and like make it happen for myself. And so I love that. I love that I'm in that mindset. Delilah said, 51 pounds is 15 amazing. I'm so happy for you. I am too. And the people at work, I think I talked about this a while back, how nobody was really saying anything about my weight loss noticing. Somebody at work noticed the other day. And I do understand what some of my coworkers were saying. I wear these, how they have those kimono, those long, they look good with a good tank top and a jean, or even like some nice slacks. Some people call me a fashionista. I don't know if I would call myself that, but I like those long kimono type of shirts that they cover everything. And so people were saying, well, we can't see how you look because you're always covered up. And so I thought to myself, I didn't really see myself as being covered up so much, or either I thought I was fooling people and really wasn't fooling anybody but myself. So people tell me I'm so covered up. So now that I'm not covering up as much, people are noticing. So I think that was also part of it. And then part of it too is I do realize until you lose like a big bulk of weight and people don't see you for a while, people can't really tell, and they don't know whether to say something or not. So I do understand that. I do understand that too. So Simply Taisha said, that's major. Thank you. It is. I'm feeling so good to be able to say 50 something down. I just love that. Kim J, congrats. That's a doable goal. That is a doable goal. I think you can get there for sure. I'm going to do more weightlifting and strength training. Both Kims are doing so great. Yes, both Kims are doing so great. I have a long description. It's probably easy to miss. Okay. I have to go back and check that out. Wear reading glasses. I have contacts for everything, but I have to wear reading glasses as well over top. Yeah, when I wear my glasses, I feel like a librarian because I'm going to wear them here one day, maybe on Wednesday. They have like that little, and this is a funny story. I don't know how funny it is, but they have that. I bought the chain, so they hang down. It reminds me. I don't know if this is taboo to say, but it reminds me of like the Cosby Show and how they used to have the reading glasses hanging down. So I have like that little thing. So I had these glasses on the one day because I was looking at something. I was driving and we stopped, and my daughter and I were getting out of the car. I was dropping her off in the morning, and she's like, "Mom," she's like, "You have on your glasses." She's like, "You look like a grandma." And I said, "Is that a bad thing? I said, "No." I said, "Is that a compliment?" And she said, "No." And I said, "Well, then you probably shouldn't say that." And she said, "Well, I don't mean that." She's like, I'm just saying." She's like, "Well, you look like a librarian." I said, "Okay, I'll take that." So it's so funny that kids connect glasses with being older for some reason. I don't know what that is, but I think that's kind of funny. Alonda says, right, I am blurry 100% of the time, and my glasses are for reading. Yes. And I don't have reading glasses, but I'm like, did they miss that? Because it's so weird. Some things seem so fine, and then some things I need the glasses for. I just can't figure it out. It's like they're up and down, up and down. Like I said, I just need one pair to zoom in when I need you. I don't need you to be saying you wear these when you read, you wear these when you're driving, you wear these when you're doing A, you wear these when you're doing B. I need something across the board. Like they're just going to say, be able to scope in and out and zoom in and out when I need it. I'm also trying to meet my calorie goal daily. It's a struggle a lot of days to meet the calorie. Yeah. And, I know people aren't counting calories. I do think, though, if you don't want to mess up your metabolism in the long run, people have to count those calories or at least have in mind, what your body needs to function, when you're just resting, sitting, and doing nothing. Because on this medication, it is so easy to not eat. And that's another thing. I really haven't been there either, where I just didn't want to eat like terribly. And I think it's because, I've still been counting the calories, eating like 1,600 calories. So I feel like 1,600 calories on this. Now, I know Simply Taisha, I think, is at 1,800, but she's in maintenance. I think 1,600 calories on a GLP-1, that might seem like a lot. Somebody sent me a message the other day. They watched one of my videos from way back. And in the video, I had said I ate 2 slices of pizza and a couple of wings. And they were like, "Oh, my goodness, that's a lot." And I said, not compared to what I was eating before, it's not. So, but that's not a lot to me. Now, you guys might think that's a lot. I don't think that's a lot. When the calories were high, that's a high calorie kind of a meal to have 2 slices of pizza and those little wing dings. I don't care how little they are. If they're fried, they pack up in the calories. And so this person said that she thought that was, I don't know I think it was she thought that was a lot. And I said, no, compared to what I was eating before, that is not a lot. But yeah, I did eat that. So I've been eating. That's another reason why I'm slow and steady. I think when people hear I'm eating 1,600 calories, people are like, "Oh my goodness, that's a lot of calories." But I'm trying not to damage my metabolism because at my age, I need, if I ever, get off the medication, which I'm hopeful and plan to, I don't want my metabolism to be so damaged that, it's used to eating 1,000 or 1,200 calories and I can't maintain that. So I just don't think for me that that's a good move. But, like I said, a girl has a right to change her mind, a lady, and that's where I'm at as of today with my thinking. Thanks, Mindy. Yes, I think so too. Delilah said, especially with blue screens, your eyes get fatigued, so you need blue light. They talked about that, and for some reason, I don't remember what was said, but I ended up not getting that. I think I remember that conversation coming up. My doctor said I needed 15 to 20 pounds per pound of my current weight to eat daily during recovery. That's like 6K calories. Wow. Now I know you're not probably going to get that in. That's a lot. Let me flash the screen for new folks coming in. Check out my weight loss. All right, I'm so excited about this. All right, so he's oh okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, geez, Louise. Sorry, 15 to 20 calories per pound. It's a freaking ton. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. That's a yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot. That's a lot of calories. Um, so yeah, so that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's something I said I was gonna mention. Oh, this is what I was gonna mention. So I don't know if you guys ever had this, but have you guys ever had what do they call those? What do they call those where they set goals for the year? What is that called? I had one of these. I hosted one and I can't remember what it's called. What is that called when you make a poster and you put all the things on your poster that you want to your goals for the new year? What's the name of that? Can't remember the name of it. I'm just gonna look it up. What you guys know the name of that? What is that called? It's like a goal setting poster. No, why am I going blank? Vision board, Mindy. How did I not think of the vision board? I have hosted a vision board party. Now, so I was thinking we should do that. We should host the vision. It'll be like a Saturday, I think. We have to look at the calendar. But we should host a vision board party. And anybody who wants to come on and show their actual vision board, I would love that. I've created one, a financial one. I had a financial book club. We still have it. I always say I had it. We just haven't really met and been on top of it. But we need to get back into that. So, but we made a vision board and it was amazing, amazing, amazing. And I actually look back at that vision board and my financial vision board, and some things I have tackled and accomplished, and some things I haven't. And I said I need to sit that out so I can look at it every day because I kind of have put it away, and I need to sit that out. But yeah, so if you have one and want to revise it and bring it and share it, I think we should do that the Wednesday before the new year because I usually do. I know maybe I could do. I don't know when does the new year. I'm not sure when the new year falls this year. Do you guys know? I'm gonna look it up really quick. But yeah, I thought that'd be something. Oh, it's on a Tuesday. Tuesday. So we could do it that Wednesday. That Wednesday is January 1st. I don't know what people are doing, but I plan to be here. Or we can either do it that Sunday at 2 on my live day. But I think that would be so cool to have a vision board of where you see yourself, in the next year. Has anybody already made one of those that specifically towards your weight loss and your personal health goals? Because, people usually make those and they're kind of, just like an embodiment of your life. But I was thinking about we should make one that's more specific to our health and wellness. And so let's do that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Now, the funny thing is, I don't know if people get newspapers, magazines, but those are so hard to come by. You could always print things. What I ended up doing for my financial one, I used to get this financial book called Kiplinger, and they would have a bunch of financial news. But I would just go online and I printed some things out. So you don't really need a newspaper or magazines if you want to. But I think that's good. I think that's good to set a goal for your health and for your wellness. So, hey, Michelle, how are you? How are you? So yeah, let's do that. I think that's really good. I think that's good to share now. I'll come with mine. I'm going to remind you, but I want people to come on here with me and share what your vision board. I think that's good. I think it helps to keep you, focused. And it is a good reminder. Like I said, my financial one, I had that one out for a long time. It would just sit out and I would look at it. And, some of the goals I have and that I didn't meet, I would just like focus in on that. Like, okay, so I put that away. I'm going to pull that back out. It's getting toward the end of the year and I'm going to see if I need to revise that financial one and reset it. Because I told you guys I'm on the road to retirement here, so I got to have my ducks all in a row. So, it's when you hear you can retire in a couple years sounds so great, but now I see why people get afraid of it, because now that it's like the realness is kicking in, that like, yes, I'm going to be doing this. It's kind of a scary thought. You're doing something that you know and love for 31 years. And to not do it, it's a scary thought. So Simply Tyson says she's never done a vision board before. So yes, that's so cool. Let's do one. That'll be a great experience for us all to have together. Let's see. Okay, I see some comments in here. Oh, it's a vision board. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, Mia. I don't know what I was thinking, Delilah. I've done a vision board. I've hosted a party. I just could not remember. Thank you, Z. It's a vision board. I make or revise my vision board yearly. Very good. And that's what really you're supposed to do. I think sometimes people go and make them and then they probably never go back to them, because you don't have anybody to check in with. So let's do that with each other, with our little community here. Kim J said, did your eye doc talk about you getting progressive glasses? Helps you see at different distances using only one pair of glasses. It's supposed to be a smoother transition than bifocals. No, because I guess at the time, which was just the summer, everything was fine. I just noticed like here and there, some things. And I think Delilah has a point. The more I'm like, because I haven't been on the computer this much in years. We had a virtual school at one point, and I was virtual for that. And so I was always, on screen. But now, since I'm on YouTube, I'm on the screen all the time. And I really think that has made a difference. I really do. So, I'm not catching some things that I would normally catch with my typing. And, any teacher doesn't like a typo. And, so when I see a typo, I get so panicked. But, it's just, or like the autocorrect. Sometimes the autocorrect kicks in and I don't, these 52-year-old eyes don't catch it. So, yeah, I kind of need to just do that. So yeah, so that's what I want to do. So I'm going to put something out on the community tab. If you know somebody that is, in the sizes like that are transitioning down to like a 20, an 18-20, I have a ton of clothes. They're nice clothes, very good quality clothes that I would like to share with somebody and pass it along in our community. And so if you're that person, because I know when you're going down in sizes, I could say, thank goodness that I told you sizes from size 20 all the way to a 14 and some 12s that I've had. And the 12s are actually my mom's clothes that I have of hers, when that was like the biggest size she had ever worn was a 12. So I have some of her 12 clothes. Why did she hold on to those 12s? Did she think she was getting back into the I hope not, because she really hovered around as 6'8", mostly a 4'6". It could go either way, but so anyway, so I have some of those, but so I have clothes for every size in between a 20 and a 14. Then, like I said, some 12s that are my mom's, like skirts and stuff like that. So if you are somebody who is in those 20s, you're in the 20s and you're coming down, I would love to share and ship those for you, no cost to you. I'll pay for the shipping. Just let me know, and I'll put a post on the community tab, if you don't want to tell me now, or, you could go to my profile. I think my email is in there. I said I was going to start leaving my email in the description, because sometimes I go to people's pages and the email is not there. And I thought it was my glasses playing a trick on me, but I even asked somebody who has great eyesight to look, and we did not see an email. So I don't know what happens, or, and I'm talking about even on my own. So I don't even know what happens. I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm going to start leaving that in the description. Hopefully I can remember to do that. So if you want to send me an email, you can. That would be great. And then also, if you want to interview with me, that would be great to talk about your weight loss. So let's see some of the comments. Michelle said, I never have, but I think that's a great idea. I will do that. Yes, Michelle. Oh, my sayings, I love you. Kim J says, yes, DD, a vision board is a great idea, specific for health and wellness. Yes, I think that's great too. I'm so happy for you. I'm 44 pounds down since my weight loss start. That is so awesome. I know. I'm excited for you too. I love that. I love it. We're getting healthy. We're gonna have to meet up and celebrate in the new year. Lakeisha says vision board is a great topic. Yes. Taisha said I've never done one. Sounds like fun. Yeah, so that'll be something for us to do together. Hey, Dee Dee and everyone. I'm walking and listening in. Hey, Kofia. Kofia, your old channel name still comes up as the one you changed it to, the Kofia's. I don't know. I have to text you. I was like, should it be doing that? I don't know. I think sometimes, I don't know if you've ever done a live and you went back. Sometimes I go back and take off that countdown on the front of it. And sometimes it takes a while to recycle through. So I'm thinking maybe that's what happened. But anyway, it's Kofia's Journey to Joy. She changed her name. So if anybody is saying Kofia fit at 40, I'm sure she'll take that too. But she did a name change. So I love that for her. And I don't know if you remember in my video, our interview together, she talked about wanting to change her name. So she went ahead and did it. Delilah says, I think that's a great idea. Lakeisha says, hi, Kofia. Alonda knows all about those vision boards. Vision boards are great. Yes, and I think I want this one to be different, Alonda, because I just want this one, and you could do it however you want. But I think for us in this community, I want us to focus in on the health and wellness part of it, because somebody said this about your interview, Alonda, and they said, they noticed a pattern of all of the GLP-1 creators, content creators, is that we always seem to put ourselves last on the priority list and not first. So if we had a vision board that was just about our life in general, I guarantee you, I know my number one person on there probably would be my daughter, right? It wouldn't be me. And so, but I think if we focus in on the health and wellness, it would focus in on us. It lets us put ourselves as a priority, because let's face it, if we're not good for ourselves and we're not taking care of ourselves, how good are you for your significant others who you love so much, your children, your spouses, your partners, your family? And I feel the pressure in my family. So many people, in my family rely on me. And I think, gosh, if something happens and, I'm not good, they're not going to be good. And so, I think a lot of times when we're on the go, we're not really thinking about that all the time. We're not making those connections, but that really is the truth of it. That really is the truth of it. So we got to put ourselves first. So we want that, that health and wellness. And I think that was a great awareness that I had, and that Debbie kind of reignited in me, is thinking, where do I see myself in 6 months from now? And then where do I see myself at in a year? And so 6 months, ago, I didn't really see myself at 50 pounds. I didn't know where I would be. I didn't even think I don't think I thought it was possible, because I just had not done it in so long. And when I had done it before, I was just like going through a lot to get there. At this point, I think I'm not going through a lot so much as I'm enjoying the process and I'm learning what to do. Before, I wasn't learning. I was just doing what I was told, because I was at that boot camp. So if you haven't seen that boot camp video experience I've had, you have to go check that out. So before, I was doing what I was told, and I was just kind of like, this person is at this way, they said do A, B, and C, and you're going to get there. So I was doing that, and then so this time I'm learning as I go. So I'm not just doing what somebody's telling me to do. I'm also doing what feels good for me. I'm doing what works for me, and I'm doing it at my pace. And so I'm feeling really good about that. Like, I feel a lot of ownership in what I'm doing, and I think that's always a good thing. Hey, Lakeisha, people are saying hello. You can add a blue light filter over your screen, and there are still blue lights on your phone, TV, and whatever else. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Mia says, I measured today and I am almost to a 20W. Started at 30, 32, and some 32, 34. So Mia, you probably are a great person to fit into these clothes. So if you are interested, let me know, because like I said, there are 18, 20, 20, and 18, 20. So if you're going into those sizes, that would be perfect for you. Kofia says, I've got another one. I'm changing, but I can't yet. I'll be the whole she says, I'll be the whole healed you after 8 days. Okay, I don't understand that. I'm sorry. What are you trying to say, Kofia? My friend says your race, your pace. Yes, yes. I agree with that. Alonda says, I am good at placing myself last. Putting me first is a goal. Like being on an airplane, I need to place my mask on first before I can help others living and learning. And yeah, Alonda, you are a mom and a mom of many. And that is so hard to do when you are a mom. It really is. I think you're getting there. Like I could tell from our interview, you are getting there. And it's in your videos, I don't know if you realize it, but some of the things you're doing, you are definitely putting yourself first. And so, but I'm sure you, in your mind, you feel like you have a lot farther to go. I can see growth over time with you in your videos. So, and sometimes, we are our own worst critics, I always say. So, keep it up because you're doing a great job. You are doing a great job. Mia says, I live in Indiana, so not far from you. Yes, 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 yes. That's not that far from me because I remember I'm in Ohio. Um, so yeah. And I don't mind shipping it out, and I'll ship it out and hopefully you enjoy. Like I said, they're new. So and most of them still have the tags on it. Sometimes I probably have taken the tag off and intended to wear it and did not, but you could tell it's new. Simply Taisha says, I'm also in Indiana at Mia. Yes, that's right. You are in Indiana. Very good. Very good. I love that. All right. So thank you. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. I just cannot believe I am 50 pounds down. Let's put this back up one last time for the road. Okay. There it is. Oh my goodness. So I cannot believe my starting weight. I cannot believe my starting weight. And I can't even believe I'm sharing my starting weight on I want to say live TV. This is not live TV, but one day it will be. Some of you are probably watching me on TV right now. So just so you know, that is a huge thing for me. Like people to never do my weight before now. Like I never told anybody my weight. Nobody knew my weight. So just to have my weight on the screen showing it to people, I simply can't even believe it. I just can't believe it. So I am so proud of myself. And I look at my before pictures. I have so many pictures I see because remember I told you guys I really only take selfies. Hi Linda, thanks for joining. I really only take selfies and because I don't want to show, take my whole body. The times I've taken my whole body, it's just been, I don't know what made me do it, what made me let the person take it that took it. But I went back and found, so when I put together a little video of, some of my old pictures, you'll really be able to see like some of those points, my face was so chunky. And I was thinking to myself, did I see myself like that? And I did. And what was I thinking when I saw myself like that? It's just kind of like, lady, you have to get it together. But that wasn't really the wake up call for me. Seeing myself, get to that weight, honestly, I would think like, oh, I would say to myself, if I got to 300 pounds, would I consider bariatric surgery? And when I got to 300 pounds, I said, no, I just do not want to do it. I'm elective surgery for me. And, I just don't want to do it unless it has to be like something I would have to do. And so remember, I always say a girl has a right to change her mind. So I may change my mind about that, but I doubt it. And so that was my thought process. And if anybody has had bariatric surgery, I think that's great. I think, all those decisions are a personal decision. For me, I just didn't want to do that. And, I just didn't want to have elective surgery. I have a friend that's a doctor and, I always just hear some stories about those surgeries and things like that. And he's actually a plastic surgeon, by the way. He's a plastic surgeon. And so, I just always hear, he always says, if you don't need elective surgery, don't get it. And I know for some people, that's not an elective surgery. For me, I thought I wasn't to the point where I didn't think it wasn't. So anyway, I just decided, I was like, oh gosh, but what was the wake up call for me is when I saw my A1C. That was my wake up call. And so for me, I just thought like, gosh, I got to get a handle on this weight. And so, but I never saw myself getting into the threes. I just still can't believe it. So, So I'm super proud of myself. I am super proud of myself. I still have a long way to go. And I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do come Christmas, what I'm going to do. I have a goal in my mind for February, which is my anniversary of a year. I'm thinking about where do I see myself in another 6 months. So that's kind of where I'm going with that, where I see myself in another 6 months. And so I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I never got a chance to announce that I had gotten up to 500 subscribers. Just when I planned to do it, I think I told some people about this. I got to 500, and right away I was going to go on there and say thank you. And then I was at 499, and then I was back at 500. And I thought, is this an ex-boyfriend playing a trick on me? Because I was wavering back and forth. And I heard in YouTube land that happens. And so I just thought, okay, I'm going to wait till I'm really into the 500s before I say anything. And I just, time got away from me and I just didn't think of it. And then I recorded a video thanking people with my daughter, and I forgot to put that up. I think I recorded that on Thanksgiving Day, and I forgot to put that up. So, hey, I'm putting it up again. I just put it up today. So hopefully go and check that out. But I did want to just say thank you so much. So welcome, Linda. We saw her. Mindy says, I can't share my weight either, not even my husband. Now I tell everybody. I know. And I think it's because I know I'm going down even further. Hey, Taisha, that's cool. I'm about 2.5 hours from, she said 21 and a half hours from Indiana. You are down south, correct? Maybe she meant, I don't know what she meant by that. I'm about 21. Oh, 2.5 hours. Maybe that's 2.5 hours. Okay. Congratulations. So proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. So proud and happy for you. Thank you. Um, let's see. We have a few more comments here. Alana says, congratulations. GLP-1 is giving confidence. It is. It has helped. Simply Taisha lives in Fort Wayne. Mia says, I got up to 426 and that freaked me out. Yes. And so now you're coming down. You are coming down. Good for you. I was reminded that I had smart lipo in 2009. It was a traumatizing experience. I had blocked it from my mind, but was reminded yesterday. Now, who reminded you? Who reminded you, Alonda, that you had that? That's hilarious. I don't even know what smart lipo is. I don't know. What is that? Your story. People have to go and watch your story. I feel like, how, like, have you guys ever felt like I've done everything I thought to do to lose weight? After hearing from Alonda, I did not. I had not done everything I thought to do. There were some things that she talked about that I never knew, I never heard of, I never thought about because I didn't have a clue about. So, that's her interview is one of those interviews you got to watch from beginning to end. Because I know sometimes, we watch the beginning, we taper off, which is great, fine. Go back though and check out the middle and check out that end, because she just had some experiences and talks about, so many things that are relatable the whole way through. And so does Simply Taisha. She's also in here that I interviewed. Another great story. And they just talked about, some things that, you just probably wouldn't get from a video, watching their videos. It's just kind of like they're telling their story from beginning, middle, and end. And that's one of the things I love about interviews. And that's what I love about talking to people. Everybody is just so different. I love the diversity in people, and I love that people are different. And so I think everybody brings a unique perspective, which I just enjoy. Congratulations on your weight loss and subscribers. Thank you, Keisha. Lakeisha, you're so supportive. I really appreciate you. Congratulations. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mia, 2.5. Okay, I wasn't sure, Mia, what that said. Jen, smart lipo is when you are awake. So you're awake getting liposuction. I've never heard of that. Wow, smart lipo. I'm just gonna have to look that up just because now I'm curious. I live in Warsaw. Oh my gosh, you are so close. Yes, you guys are so close. Your copay. When you say that, I get so tickled because the way I can just see you saying it right now. Dee Dee is so chill to chat with. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And, we were talking on the phone, Simply Taisha, and I want to talk to everybody on the phone. I just love talking, chatting. And, I just felt like we were like old buddies who just like, found each other after we hadn't been in contact for a few years. It was so cool. Oh, thank you, Lakeisha. Takes me 45 minutes to get to Fort Wayne. Simply Taisha says, oh, you guys are a hop, skip, and a jump. Oh, it was traumatizing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have to tell us about that. You forgot about the smart lipo. Is it smart lipo? Wow. Okay. I'm gonna find out about that smart lipo. Maybe when I'm at my daughter's gymnastics class, I'm gonna search that and see what it's about. I'm not interested in having it. I just never have heard of it. Like so many other things, Alana, you talked about. I had never heard of those. One of these days we got to meet up. Yes, you and Simply Taisha. One of these days we're all gonna meet up. We have to figure out a meetup spot where we want to meet up and just have a GLP-1 community gathering. We were talking about putting that together, so maybe sometime in like the summer we could do that. I still am, haven't forgotten about that. And Kim J, if you're in here, you have to email me. I don't think you emailed me yet. You got to email me. All right, guys, I have to go. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody, I appreciate you coming in. 51.4 pounds down. I am so excited. I will see you back here on Wednesday. We're going to be doing those vision boards. If you know anyone that can use the clothes, I think Mia, I'm sending them to Mia, right? I think that's what we said. I'm going to send those to Mia. I'm going to confirm with her. So Mia, you have to contact me or I can contact you. I don't know how to contact you though to ship those clothes out to you. I appreciate it. I want to add more to it though for you. So, because I just haven't gone through my clothes. I wasn't feeling well at all yesterday. So thank you guys for stopping in. Have a happy Sunday. Alonda is going live at 5 o'clock today. Alonda, is that the right time? I think it's 5 o'clock. Um, Alonda's going live at 5 o'clock, so I will see you there. I plan to be at her live. And thank you. You guys are just awesome, awesome, awesome. You just it's a joy to come here. I don't feel like it's like something to do. I feel like it's something I really want to do. So I appreciate you for that. Have a good day. Alonda, are you still in here? Is your live at 5? I believe it is 5. Just go to her. I can't log in right now, but go to her page. I believe it's at 5 o'clock. Bye.